We back
Yep.
for for the second time in a week. Feeling pretty good about that.
Be consistent.
Yeah, we consistent, man. Not as consistent as I initially hoped, but it's a work in progress.
So I
So-
noticed last video we got the name wrong.
Oh yeah, when we was talking about it,
Yeah.
we got it wrong. Oh yeah, let me start this video off, man. Like we need comments, we need likes, we need subscribes, we need you telling your friends about us. We need y'all, just getting the word out for us. Like each one teach one. Some pretty good information on this podcast. And what Young Thug say, you
Says a
must
lot.
teach what is taught. You must teach what is taught. So if I pass it to you, you must teach it to somebody else.
Yeah. He said that on a radio show, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Big Boy's Neighborhood
Big
or something.
Boy. That's what it was.
Yeah, so yeah, man, just pass this information along, Share a link, You just never know what might happen. Okay, so what's the first thing we're talking about today?
So we're giving an update on where we're at from our April Fool's sale that
Okay.
we touched on last time. That was the subject of last podcast.
Right.
Update on that. We're gonna talk about our next collection after that.
Right.
Plan of attack for that.
Right.
Little bit of the marketing that goes into that, and then also, did you want to break down the numbers for the April Fool's sale? Did you have those?
Yeah, I got the numbers. I was able to airdrop them to myself. So I got the numbers from that.
Great.
Just to give some context to it for everybody that didn't catch the IG live video. So yeah, where are we in terms of the April Fools? Where we thought we would be, where we're gonna end up? How do you feel? Because we initially thought that we would be, we should have it done in 10 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the initial goal. In the back of our head, we said 2 to 3 weeks, but based off the fact that something happened with the email that went to the customers
Yep.
that ordered, that's where things got a little tricky because we covered our behind to a certain extent, or at least we thought. We did everything in our power that we could do. And based off of the amount of orders that we was getting, I guess Shopify, who looked at it as spam?
So it's like the email, the way emails are sent, there's like a server.
Yeah.
And within the server, like we sent so many confirmation emails out in such a small period of time, the server itself was flagged as spam. So our like whole server was down from sending emails. We didn't know this until about maybe 4 or 5 days out when we realized we got a lot of comments saying people weren't receiving their confirmation emails.
Right.
We checked into it, got it figured out, but that leaves us with an unknown number of people that didn't get their confirmation emails.
Right.
And that's a really important thing that needed to be like sent and read because that confirmation email described, due to the current
Right.
COVID-19 issues where we're practicing social distancing to keep ourselves safe and the customers safe, of course.
Right.
And it's going to take a little longer. Send your stuff out. So we're asking you to please be patient. It'll take 2 to 3 weeks.
And that combined with, okay, so if this was a regular sale day and people just wasn't getting emails and it take, 3 to 5 days to get your package, it's not that big of a deal because in 3 to 5 days, they'll get their package.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Based off the fact that it's 2 to 3 weeks, so no confirmation email, no package in 2 weeks. It's like, what is this? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was so like, such a bummer that people didn't, get that email because had people got that email, like, it's literally all you have to do. If people reached out, it's just say, hey, read your confirmation email. Read your confirmation. It's right there. All the information is right there. And we finna get it out in less than 3 weeks.
Right.
Probably like right at 2 weeks almost. So, yeah, it's just unfortunate because Monday would be 2 weeks.
No, 2 weeks was Wednesday because 3 weeks is the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, even it kind of sucks because even with all that, even if it would have gone perfect, there is still a percentage of people that don't read it.
Just don't read it.
Don't care.
Because even people
after
that
they
did
read
get their confirmation email.
Yeah.
Like, because it was in the description, it was in the confirmation email, and
Yeah.
it was frequent asked questions. Did we put it in the header yet?
No,
No,
I
we
haven't.
put it in the header.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
put it in the header.
like, we got to put it in the header.
Yeah,
And what I was talking to yesterday, like the confirmation should probably be the first paragraph should be that. I don't know what it says now.
well,
Like thank
yeah,
you.
it just says it's like a thank you for ordering, and then
Yeah, we need to cut all of that
Okay.
mumbo jumbo out. We need to like cut to the chase. Let people know, hey, thanks for thanks for your order. Due to like thank you, and then due to COVID-19, we're experiencing like just say God is dope is in extremely high demand right now.
yeah,
And we're due to COVID-19, we're taking every precaution you can imagine to
Keep you safe.
to keep you safe, to keep our staff safe. So we're asking you to allow up to 2 to 3 business weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks, to get your
yeah. I added something to it like a couple days ago after the COVID-19 thing. I added, we're kindly asking everyone, like paraphrasing here, we're kindly asking everyone to please refrain from commenting or sending an email about their order until the 3-week mark has passed. Because at that point, there may have been an issue. Like it might have gotten lost by the post office.
Right.
Might have been an issue with packing it.
Right.
Issues do come
And what
up,
we do need to add, because what people get confused is they see my order's on the way. Because like we can literally print your order out 2 days after you get it, after you place it, and it may not ship for 10 days after that. So what people really get mad at is they think that their order is just sitting. So we need to put that into the email as well. Why would my order be sitting? So we kind of need to put like the 2 or 3 most frequent asked questions in the confirmation email.
That's a good idea, because today from the customer service calls I had, it was a lot of that. Like it was in pre-shipment. Once I explained, like I've been trying to like explain the flow. Like customer places an order, our team prints the order, that gives you the tracking number, enters pre-shipment. From then on, it's sorted, and then it's waiting to be packed. So once it's packed and scanned in, then you'll have an update.
Right.
So people do think that, them getting the tracking number means like it's in a box, it's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, even me, before I understood this process, that's how my mind would think. Like, oh, here go my tracking, it's on the way.
Right.
So like I understand the frustration. So we have to put out, we have to have empathy for customers, put ourselves in their shoes, and just try to like put everything in front of their face before they reach out to us. Because like the first order of business after this podcast is changing the confirmation email to thanks due to COVID-19, blah blah blah. Here are some reasons why your order may be in pre-shipment for 5 to 10 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to add that.
And run it like that. So, and then putting it in the banner too. All shipments may take up to 2 to 3 weeks due to COVID-19.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, like once we get that, and we fixed it to where it won't have the issue again, where it'll stop sending emails, right?
Yeah, that's fixed. So that was like a communication error on the. It was like communication on the servers, and like it got flagged. So
yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's touch on some marketing stuff. We was talking about the Rap Snacks earlier. It's a black-owned company, so I'm not, I've never had them. Are they good?
Man,
they're pretty good.
Boosie Heats.
They good?
They do it every time.
Wow. Rap Snacks, Master P, and his business partner. I forgot his name, but like it makes me proud, to see James Lindsay, president and CEO. It makes me proud to see stuff like this in this time. And you just recently said, was it you that Pinky from Slutty Vegan got her own Rap Snacks?
Yep, they on their way. I was trying to see when they gonna be in the stores, but she got some maple barbecue.
Yeah.
So hers are gonna be like, is it a different vegan formula? Do you think, or are these already like a vegan formula? Because I understand certain things could be like produced with stuff that isn't considered vegan, even though it's not an actual like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't know. But this, I seen Boosie got his noodles. He got the noodles now too. That's dope, man. I love to see stuff like this, man. And we was talking earlier about Jay came up with if Rap Snacks ever reached out to us, a kind of funny name.
Yeah, we would have the prayer puffs.
Yeah.
Do some cheese
Just
puffs.
all prayer hands.
Yep. Shaped like prayer hands.
Yeah.
Prayer puffs. Mm-hmm.
Dang. Okay, so Rap Snacks, if y'all listening, you know what I'm saying? We got a crazy database,
Yes.
man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We like
That'd be cool.
it would be interesting. Like what would be dope is if we can sell them online and like ship them to customers.
Oh yeah, boxes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That'll go crazy. Now, if they don't reach out to us, we do need to do a little research on that because we can just have our own prayer puffs. It
Yeah,
can't be
I
that
mean,
hard.
No, I feel like I've been watching a good bit of Shark Tank, and I know Tori watches it too. You've watched a good bit of it, right?
Yeah, early.
There's
yeah.
a lot of like the co-packers. Basically, you go to someone that already makes something, and then it's like private labeling your.
So the same thing, just
Yeah.
put your logo on there.
Right.
So we just have to
Branded.
find someone already making these kind of puffs,
Right.
cut a deal with them, and brand it.
All right.
doable.
So do we want to do it through Rap Snacks or do we just want to do our own thing?
I think it would be really cool to do it through Rap Snacks. Like we can do
it would be
thing, but
cool, but it's like, what you think, Tori?
Man, I said we own the whole thing. Like just
What you think?
like,
I think it's one of those things where I don't want to like that's a whole nother division. That's a whole department.
Yeah.
Like, it sometimes it's easier to
But if we're doing direct to consumer, that's our ball game. Like if we trying to get it in stores and stuff like that, then that's different. But if we just market it ourselves, do direct to consumer,
But that,
selling it,
that's what
selling
would be attractive to me is getting it in stores because that's a billboard. Like even if we don't make it all the way on, like
it. Yeah.
you know, we're owning a quarter of a watermelon and a whole grape in
True.
the sense that it's in all stores. It's essentially a billboard,
Yeah.
and then we make our back end on the shirts when people see. Oh, God, it's
And we can put like maybe we can put like what's it called QDR codes or whatever, like scan codes on the back.
It could be buy a bag at $5 off the website. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot that can be done.
Yeah,
with a
and yeah,
in-store
I
product.
it would be dope to talk to Pinky to see what type of deal they gave her. Like, how does that work? Like, you know,
I just see it being a unnecessary headache to try to. I mean, like if we can't figure out a deal with someone that already is producing them, we could experiment with it. But I think it's a lot easier to like
yeah.
set something in place, let that run its
I
course.
I really think the chances of Rap Snacks reaching out to God is dope is probably like slim to none. Even though because they just might not know like what like
we can
what we
reach
could
out
do.
to them. We'll make a
Proposal or one sheet.
deck. Yeah,
I
Alright.
mean,
the impact.
we
that-
asked Pinky what her deal is. You know, she
Yeah,
already in the door.
It might be a non-disclosure agreement. You never know.
maybe, but would she want to talk to us? We never made our got us dope.
No. I think both of us got busy. 'Cause we were
Okay.
supposed to. God is vegan.
Yeah,
The
it was
God
gonna
is
be
vegan.
some sort of collab there, right?
Yeah, we're gonna still figure it out. But yeah, it was no hard feelings. I think both of us got busy. It was a thing where it's like, oh, I think like she hit me like we're supposed to have this thing today, right? And I'm like, there's no way we're gonna be able to do it. Like based
Yeah.
off of everything that y'all got going and we got going. But I'm glad to see her still. You know what I'm saying? Working in the midst of all of this going on,
Oh,
in
yeah,
the midst
it's
of the chaos.
Good for them.
They still open too.
Oh, Slutty Vegan?
Yeah, they
The-
got
Cause it's takeout, right?
yeah, take
Oh, okay. That's dope. All right, cool. So she good.
She like us.
right,
Yeah.
right. So wait, the truck's still open?
No, I don't think the truck is the
It was just the actual
yeah,
location.
The location.
Oh, okay. Cool. What else was we talking about before this?
Talking about the ads with Instagram and
Yeah.
how we continue to do well.
Yeah, the ROAS on the ads are, we said it was 18 yesterday or 16?
It was a 16 and a half, but like total.
16 and a half
pie would be
ROAS. So basically, it was 16 and a half ROAS. So every dollar we spent, we made $16,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And most of the times, we do maybe not 8 to 10, right? Like we do it 8 to 10.
On a very like average scale, it's probably 8 to 10. On an off day, like the lowest we've seen is like 5-ish.
Yeah, consistently 5. Sometimes it gets lower than that, but like consistently, like when it's consistently off, we'll do like a 5.
Like I wouldn't count like the times when it's lower than that because like there's other pieces missing when it's lower than that.
Yeah.
Like new content and like
Yeah.
So I'm counting like when we're actually everything's in place.
So is this the best we've done? Like, and then okay, last time we was talking about well, I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. We talked about it being at like a 10 or 11, and you saying, okay, I don't want to mess it up. And then I made the suggestion, hey, we might mess it up, but we might get better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
And that
happened,
was with
right?
adding new content because it had gotten to like a 12 with content that had been in play for a little while, and we've been still shooting. Shout out to Dom and the models, and they've gotten us like a couple weeks worth of content. And I was a little iffy about wanting to add new stuff to, you know, basically if it's not broke right now, it's doing
Right.
exceptionally well. Don't try to mess with it. But Shrod suggested we throw in some new pictures, and we did, and it's doing even better. And I think it also is doing better. And then the stimulus checks just dropped.
Man, I'm so
Everyone's at
mad
home.
we weren't able to do a stimulus something.
I mean, people are, I think, progressively still getting.
Yeah,
them
people
there.
still getting it because my dad called me today. He told me he didn't get it,
Yeah.
and a couple people he knew got them. A couple people he knew didn't get them. So throughout the week, it may be something, and then we just got to be clever with the marketing as far as like, hey,
Yeah.
that stimulus, you know.
I think God is essential. That shirt idea would be like the best way to do the stimulus like sale.
You know, he came up with an idea as far as how to lay out the shoot, where we have the God is Essential shirt,
Mm-hmm.
a roll of toilet tissue, and hand sanitizer, and it's just like over the head, boom, God is Essential, and it's like make sure you definitely got to have the toilet
And a
tissue,
mask.
hand sanitizer, and a mask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he talking about the mask.
No, I don't think I did. About Bella.
They got masks for 88 cents.
Cotton.
Yes.
So did we buy them?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
88
Black?
cents.
They're
Yeah,
black.
black mask.
And then Mackenzie's gonna screen them.
Yeah, we was talking about doing the Baby's new font.
Uh-huh.
God is dope going across.
Oh yeah, just like the headbands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that, or like we haven't played with the Nirvana font with all these new customers. Like we haven't done a Nirvana font in well over a year. I really like. I think it was like a big hit when we were doing it consistently.
Yeah.
I think either one of those would be really great.
Yeah.
But the Babus New is more on brand with what we're doing now with pushing heavy box logo, same font.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, same font.
Yeah, same font. So let's talk about that, man. Like this Tiger King thing we just did.
Yep.
It went. I'm wearing one of the samples right now. I've been wearing it probably for like 3 days, but it went over pretty well.
Yeah, so we haven't released it yet, but we did.
Just as far as like the comments and
We
the
did
reaction.
a vote on colorways.
I think that's the
possibly.
most engagement we've gotten.
At one point, I don't know if I haven't checked it since that day, but it had more comments than likes.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Yeah, I think it caught up. I think the likes caught up, but it's like 4,500 likes and 4,100 comments or something like that. Are people just voting on which color they like?
Yeah, no, six colors, two colors, and three colors.
One thing I didn't want to do, like I think on the white on white collection, we kind of dropped the ball as far as waiting too long to release it. Like I didn't want to do that with this one because I kind of don't think we can based off of if we drop it within the next week, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we're good.
And
The
then,
white on white collection was like an extended. It was like we went through 3 or 4 collections.
yeah,
and
like
drops.
3 months. We teased it in December and we dropped it in what, March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even like months wise, it was like we did thing after thing and like just didn't get to it.
Yeah. And then okay, so and then the design I sent you. I love you. Stay. Or what is it? I love you. Stay away.
I love you. Stay away.
I was talking to Tori about that. So another graphic designer created that. Shout out to Taj. He's not a graphic designer. He's a director. He's just a visionary artist.
Mm-hmm.
And he created that. It was on Instagram. It was just like a post, and I DM'd him and I said, you know, what are you gonna do with this? When I seen it, it just made sense to me. And I'm like, bro, what are you gonna do with this? And he's like, call me. And he's in LA, so I think I called him at 10, so it had to be like 7 o'clock out there. So I called him, and we talking, and I gave him a little context as to, what we did last week or 2 weeks ago with the April 1st sale. And just trying to like work something out with him as far as like a flat rate or a percentage as far as us to use it, because we won't use it more than 7 days, right? Like thinking about dropping it on a Friday, killing it on a Monday or whatever.
Yeah, like if that. We haven't really been leaving stuff up
Right.
super long.
And I want to work with Taj, you know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of break bread with him on this, on this thing. So it's like, what do you think is fair for that?
Percentage wise?
percentage wise, flat rate wise, you know, based off of the numbers that we do. You tell me, and then I'm gonna tell you what me and Tori came up with.
And with the percentage, it was per unit, like amount per unit, not a.
So he just made the design, and then we're doing everything else.
Yeah, he made the design, and we're gonna give him back the design so he can do whatever he want to do after we done with it.
I mean, based off the like volume that we do, like 10%, it would be like straight, like kind of high.
Yeah, 10% would be, I think, rather high.
Maybe 50 cents. I mean, if we're doing them at $10, 50 cents, or what are y'all talking about?
God
10 cents?
damn,
I don't know. You
Okay.
said you're trying to break bread with like.
I'm trying to break bread with him, right?
I'm just thinking
50.
on like past deals, like what the average.
Well, this is a long time ago. We were selling 200 shirts.
Yeah, I
there,
know,
so
but
50.
still, I mean, the quantity, it's still like the same price. Like the deal is still like similar.
So this is what I was thinking. Okay, so your number is 50 cents. 50 cents a
Sure,
unit.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So 50 cents a unit. This is okay. So number one, this is our first time doing a general shirt
Mm-hmm.
that has the guy's not attached to it in any way, right?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't we gon' like the $6.99 shirt was a 12-hour thing, and we sold 73,000 units.
Right.
This is a, you know, like, so we can market this to, like, you know, whoever.
So you're trying to
whole
do
world.
it at $6.99?
I'm not trying to do it at $6.99, but I may do like $9.99 or something like that with a free mask. So the mask is gonna be included with this.
Okay.
So I love you, stay away with a free God is dope mask. So, boom. Let's say we just reach exactly the 73,000. Divide. You don't think we're gonna?
No.
You don't think we're gonna touch 73,000?
No. Not that shirt.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So maybe that's okay. So that explains your generous
I mean-
50 cents. So what's okay? What do you think? Like what's the max you think we can do with that shirt?
I think that with our market, like, I don't know. I have to think about it more to put a solid number. But with our market, like, they come to us for a certain thing. They come to us for God is dope shirts. Our
Right.
whole brand is based off of God is dope things. Anytime we deviate away from that, it does affect, aside from like just God, still God related. But anytime we've done like sayings or like something like a little further out, like I think the positivity kind of shirt, like general sayings, is a market. But I don't think that we're gonna like just magically break into our highest day ever off of something that had 50% returning customer rate. Like it's gonna be different. Like
But even with the free God is dope, like, it's the only way you can get this mask, and it's $10 with a shirt. Like, people would pay $10 for a mask
for
by
the
itself.
mask. Yeah, I guess I'm not really factoring in the mask, but I still don't. 72,000 pieces doesn't sound right.
Okay,
at
this
all.
is interesting because we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be interesting. Like, you know, later
Yeah.
on. So, what do you like? What's your like? You know, when you think about it, like, what do you think? Is it 20,000 units you think we can do?
Based
is
off
that-
the
is that-
mask. I mean,
Higher or lower than 20?
are we leaving it up 7 days?
We're gonna leave it up probably like 4 days.
I don't know. Hard to say. Like, it's hard for me to just like
I know that's
say
what I'm
it off
saying.
of a
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So 50 cents is like say we do
20,000 units.
say we do like look say we do 50,000 units, right?
Okay, is there a marketing budget behind it? Is
Of
it
course,
just like so?
of course.
We spent $18,000 on the, so we're gonna spend $18,000.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. We
if everything were the same
that's what I'm saying. Everything was the same.
at that rate, then yeah, you do more than 20,000 orders.
Right.
Yeah, but I still don't think it'd be 70.
Okay, so what? 40, 50?
Let's just say 45.
45,000. So at 50 cents a
Yeah,
unit, I'll
that's
have
a
to
lot.
give this guy $20,000.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make
You
sense.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's and not this guy. Shout out to Taj, but you know I love you, bro. But you know,
Yeah.
I mean, with the mass included, if you're just going off based the strength, of the
because I'm gonna
shirt,
send this to him just to.
if
like,
you're going
just to
off
be
based off the
transparent.
strength of the shirt, like the shirt is like it's a good shirt, but we're very much in a niche now. Like we
Yeah.
market a certain way, we look a certain way. Our shirt says what it says. So deviating from that, I don't think will have the same effect, like at all. But with the like throwing in the mask does then it's like kind of cheating it in a sense. Like you're
Yeah.
adding the God is dope factor to it,
Right.
which is
It's the only way you can get the mask. We're not like at that moment you won't be able to buy the mask The mask is not sold separately. At that moment.
So at that moment, then after we'll sell the mask
Yeah.
separately? Okay, I was gonna say we should sell the mask anyways. But with the mask, it kind of makes it a wild card. Like it's like kind of unpredictable because people love God is dope. Like,
right. So
that's where I'm saying that I don't think it would I don't think it would match our best day of all time ever. Like trying something new and like it could, but I don't think it will.
What you think, Tori?
I think in 4 days it will. Like,
Okay, so you don't think? Okay, so
it's also within like.
Okay, so we'll do.
Sale was less than 12 hours.
Right. So what we did in 12 hours, we'll probably do that in 4 days. So you're not saying we're gonna have a $650,000 day?
the only way I do see it happening, because we started that sale at 12.
Yeah.
And then
If we started at 8 or something.
Yeah, we started at 8, and then if it had like 100,000 from like 8 to 12, like around that, and then like 'cause I just know like Rod, like after the sale is like, all right, I'm cool with whatever, but in the midst of the sale, if it's going up, he gonna be like, all right,
Yeah.
spend more.
also-
Like you gonna run it up.
Yeah, because I'm gonna spend 25,
Also, I'm not
30,000 on marketing.
So I'm saying we did 18 that day.
I'm not super confident also on like how much a mask will sell. Like I know we'll sell a lot of them, but like comparing a mask to a shirt, it's like I'm gonna wear this mask during these quarantine times.
Well, people
And then-
buying the mask.
Look, did I tell you? Active Faith hit me and told me they sold 20,000 masks.
Yeah, for how much?
I don't know how much they sold it for, but I mean it's like probably $10. I mean we can go on their site right now and see, but
And we giving it away. Like,
right, it's like free.
Yeah.
and we could do that like same way we did with the we had the 50% off, and then we like highlighted $5.99. We could do like drop the shirt and then do like free mask, like just
right.
free mask with the shirt purchase. Like,
Yeah.
just making it like running 2 sales in one.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like
talking to Shrod.
Yeah.
Going back on the Tiger King thing, because he was saying maybe not everyone will get the Tiger King portion of it. So we're saying like
we gotta do both.
you post it as like a product, and then you also post the Tiger King
As a
related
joke?
shoot.
Right.
We did, and then you market it both ways to
Right.
get.
Because we
Yes.
can run ads against people that like Tiger King.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
easily.
cool. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we sell 200,000 of them, but
Right.
I just
You know how
don't
sick
see-
I would be if I said, bro, I got you 50 cents a shirt.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about what we're doing now. Like,
So okay,
we
so what was the
moving
deal?
we moving units like record deals, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see you putting like a huge marketing budget behind it, because
Oh,
then you have
yeah.
to factor
Factor what?
like that costs money.
What?
Like if
Yeah.
you're putting a huge marketing budget behind it, then like that your leverage in the deal is much higher.
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I want to just, give them a number that I can live with. You know
So
what I'm saying?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking 10 cents up to 70,000 units. Right?
Okay.
So that's $7,000 if we move 70,000 units. If he doesn't want that, so like basically I'm not married to any amount of money to like a flat rate.
Yeah.
So if we move 10,000 units, that's 10 cents, for 10,000 units, which is $1,000, right?
Yeah, I think it can't be a flat rate unless it's like super low.
Right, exactly. So if you don't, if he's like, I don't believe in I don't know how good it's gonna do. Give me 2,500. That was the flat rate that I would offer him, 2,500, if he just want to just let me use it. That's fair, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what I say? What I say? 5 cents for every, like, if you just wanted to run out. So like, I can give you 10 cents up to 70,000
Mm-hmm.
units being sold, which is 7,000. I can give you 5 cents.
In perpetuity.
Yeah, in perpetuity. But to reach that 7,000, we would have to move 140 of those units, 140,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now if he believed that it could do more than that, cool.
But at that point, it's totally like in the hands of the marketing budget.
Right.
Because based off text, email, like let's say we spend no money on marketing.
Yeah.
Based off of text and email and a post,
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting to that 70.
Yeah, we probably won't. But
So
we are marketing now, so that's
Yeah.
not even a factor.
yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah,
But yeah, my projection of 50 cents was just based off of like past things I hadn't really thought about adding in marketing. That's a huge thing. And then also like number of units we move to like leverage how much, work this design actually was. Yeah.
Yeah. Like just I'm saying,
$20,000, it's not worth it.
huh?
Like it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, so I'm gonna talk to Taj after this podcast.
I'm interested in seeing like the actual, like it would be the first time we're doing a general like saying shirt.
Yeah.
But also like, it's like the thing with I see a lot of these quarantine themed shirts and related to the current event. It's one of these things that like people will wear now, I guess, or like get it now. But like,
no, but the good thing about this shirt, is like it was somebody in the comments on his page, because I did my research. I went to his page, looked at the comments, see what people were saying. Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, that's how I am with all my relationships. I love you, stay away." Like it's like a loved and lost type of thing.
Yeah, but are we a loved and lost type of thing?
No, we're not. But what I'm saying is, it fits, the current times, and it's like, and then we giving a portion back. I left that out. We donating,
yeah,
proceeds to.
That's kind of like necessary, I think, with these quarantine related products, is to have that not only doing good for the people involved, but also like, it's in the past. Me and you've had this discussion about like doing things that are dated or with dates on them, and like a specific thing, because it's like after this date, it's kind of like I'm not gonna wear this.
Yeah,
or like things like that.
Yeah.
Aside from like band merch and stuff,
right?
But like an event shirt for like that day, and it's like April 17th, 2020. Like
yeah.
It becomes more like a merch thing than like
an
actual like shirt that I'm buying to wear over and over again.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I just want to do it as a me with the case studies and just trying.
No, yeah, for sure.
I think it'll be. I actually think it'll work, bro. I think it's gonna go crazy. I could be crazy, but I think it's so like it's everybody's affected by.
I think that you're spoiling your own like case study here by including the mask though. Like the mask, it's like it.
No, we know the shirt wouldn't like.
But that's what I'm saying.
You saying the shirt wouldn't what?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not gonna do.
It's not gonna do record-breaking numbers.
Not by itself.
No, I'm basing my projection off of like the strength of the shirt. The strength of the mask is like, I feel like people will like, no disrespect, the shirt's cool, but like people will like get it. Like I don't care about the shirt. Like I want the mask. Kind of thing. Like
I get that.
I feel like you're just like spoiling the study. Like there's a word for that, but
yeah. I'm muddying the waters.
Something like that, right? Or there's a scientific term for it. Like, okay, like control. Like, when you do an experiment, there's a control.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's like the untouched factor.
Yeah.
And you're adding in a different fact. Like, if we could run a split test where we sent and marketed just the shirt, just the mask, and the mask and the shirt, like, ideally that would show us the actual results of what holds weight.
Right.
But I think we all know though. Like,
I mean, I know,
but yeah. You think the shirt will do it? Like, just buy it.
Before I talked about the mask, I really thought the shirt alone could do it.
What if we did the shirt, the mask, and then the shirt and the mask? Like, what if we set it up like that? Like, it was, you can buy the shirt.
$9.99.
You can buy the shirt.
And then, well.
$9.99.
Yeah, like $9.99. Like, to make them.
Like when we do bundles, like you get a deal on doing the bundle. Like the bundle may be $9.99. The shirt is $12, and the mask is $8 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I think the mask and like the words "God is dope" has that much leverage on like our customers. Like they'll buy into.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to.
I mean, this part, even with the April Fool's sale, like, I think we need to do the mask because, like, it's our cheat code. Like, we know what God is up going to do.
Right.
So it's like, with the April Fool's sale, we just did the 50% off the whole time. It would have still sold a lot, but we wouldn't hit the number we did when we did the $5.99 tees.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that was the better ad.
Yeah, so it's like, us knowing that, it's the same thing as us knowing throwing the mask in for free. Boost it up even more.
But I think Jay was coming from a standpoint of just me doing a case study. like saying like this is not a real case study because we know what's gonna happen if we add the mask. It's not like about let's not do it because it's just about
Oh, so
me
you saying with the
proving
mask?
myself right.
I'm saying that this is like the first time we're doing a general like.
So
saying
yeah,
shirt.
basically you saying
so
it's
we're
no,
cheating.
I still won't know.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think you'll know. Like you won't know the strength of us putting out a general saying shirt until you
we
just do.
put the
Like,
genre.
were you to do this without the mask? And that's
Yeah.
why I think maybe even
I don't,
putting.
I don't want to do this without. So maybe we'll do another something else without the mask.
I don't think my thoughts on general shirts. This is gonna bring us in. Like we're gonna make a lot of money from it.
So
Like
basically,
in general, I don't think no general shirt is gonna beat God is dope anyway.
No.
So basically, you saying God is essential will probably do better than this design.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like that shirt by itself with the photo shoot and like with the
mask.
mask. That's gonna
Like
tissue and hand sanitizer.
if we're wanting to like break a record here, it needs to be God is essential with a mask. Like that would be like that could break the record.
Wow.
The shirt. I mean, the other way to test it would be to do just 3 separate like God is essential, the general saying shirt, and the mask, and then you get it. Okay, how about this? How about we got 2 shirts on the site, 1 mask, and then we have an automated discount when you check out with the mask and shirt, either shirt, and then you can then you can compare which shirt and mask combo actually is.
We can set that up like that.
I'm pretty sure, right? With the
I'm pretty
automatic
sure.
discounts within 2, like it's basically like a buy one get one, but
So
like,
we'll probably have the mask at $5, and when you buy the mask, you get the mask for $2.50, $2, something like that.
something like that.
Because I was gonna do the mask and the shirt at $9.99.
So then it could be
think.
okay,
You could
but
do it
that's
for
what I'm
free.
saying. Do the mat like
We can still do it for free.
putting the
I think
shirt
so.
putting the shirt and the mask together gets you the mask for free. It's a buy one get one free. That's the deal.
Yeah.
So it's up to the consumer. Which shirt do they go with? A general saying or God is essential? And then then that's your case study. Like, does a God related shirt like or can a general saying shirt even like can it stack up to a God related shirt with our audience, with full marketing, with email, like we're reaching out to our current audience, the marketing reaches out to new audience, because that's where the sales of the general shirt I think we're going to thrive is with the reach out.
Right.
So I think that's the best way to do it. Still sell the shirt, still sell the mask, still be able to do shirt and a mask together. And then I'm sure there are a lot of people aren't going to want like the shirt, either shirt. They just want a mask. Like,
Right.
there's going to be that. But then at that point, it's like the mask is $5, the shirt is $10. I might as well get 2 for
Right.
$5 here. I think that's probably the best way to do it and do an experiment.
Yeah, you could
And
do that.
break a record. That's how we should do it.
Wow. Okay. It's pretty interesting.
And then
Pretty interesting outlook.
what's his name?
Taj.
Taj, his points will be based on single shirt sales and his shirt and mask combo sales. So he's still favored.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it. So you get an accurate read on how well does a
So-
general saying shirt. You put the shirt out. You do the
And we keep that with our core collection, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because Tori be nervous. He's like, man, take everything down. It's fat 2 shirts on
Well,
the site.
I mean,
So-
well, actually, it might you.
we won't
Did
break
you,
a record.
Did you look at how to set it up? Because I think you might have to. We
No,
might
you
have to
could-
take it
Yeah,
down.
you could put it all up because what you do is
You select the 2 products,
yeah,
right?
we gotta put in the collection, like so.
We'll just make quarantine.
Yeah, it gotta be
Whatever.
2 separate collections though.
The mask will be in one collection. The 2 shirts will be in another collection.
Now, shirt and mask, and then shirt and mask, 2 different collections.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Either way, yeah, it can be set up. So,
Yeah.
because what I wouldn't want is someone to somehow be able to get a box logo and a mask and it count the mask off.
Right. Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah. Because that would be the only reason to take off the other stuff. So,
Yeah. Wow.
what do you think of doing it like that? Two shirts, same goal, like comparing
The only thing with that, we talked about this earlier. Where we do 2 shirts. I think if we put the general saying out first, I think the amount of people that's gonna buy that is buy it up, and then we drop the God is Essential. Like with that, with both shirts up at the same time, they're gonna pick which shirt.
But isn't that what we want to see? We want to see like we.
Yes, it's good
So
for
what if,
both.
okay, but let's say you style the shirt. Let's do God is Essential, same font, same block letters. Like style the shirt the same. Like cut off any factor aside from what it says. Like it's a simple, God, you know. I mean, like I think the letters would fit if you stack it, the dimension, like make it look the same, and it's just 2 options.
Well, I would hate to do that. Like if it was our design, then I would say do it. But like we can come up with a cool design.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to like limit the so that the only factor is what does it say, but because then it could be the other factor is a design issue, a design factor where I like more simplistic, I like more boxy looking.
Yeah.
But I think that when we do it, it should be both shirts on the site, and then
But like, we could probably lose literally like half the revenue if we did that. You realize that?
lose.
Like both shirts on the site at the same time could be one $500,000 day. Both shirts on the site at different times could be 2 $500,000 days. Because if we package the one shirt with the mask and then we just sell the one shirt without the mask and the mask sold separately, like you know what I'm saying? Who knows what could, you know?
Yeah, but you're not gonna get a good grasp.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a good idea. But
That's
I mean,
why like
I'll
that's where
sacrifice
like if
the
it's
case
just,
study for a cool $500,000.
yeah.
And
But-
then
but
come
th-
back because you know
But this is
it's not like
something that
it's not like that's the only general tee. Like we'll come up with another. We got plenty of general tees.
yeah, of course.
So that's not the only one we'll do. It's just the first. And we kind of we're gonna kind of muddy the waters with putting the God's Dope mask, pairing the mask with it. And I'm saying all of this, not even knowing to see if he gonna even agree to the deal. But I mean, I would because he gets all of all his rights back.
Well, it's pretty. He wasn't gonna do anything with it anyway, right?
No, he said he was gonna do something with it, but I don't think
Shirts?
like shirts or hoodies, but I don't know to
Does
what
he have a brand?
scale. No, he's just like selling them on his own.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what he would have made.
The clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking, definitely. That's what we talked about. Like we have to do it like next week because Trump is like, we need to get people back in these streets. And as unsafe as it is, it's like if Trump says you can go out, they're gonna be out.
So would that interfere with our Tiger King thing though? Now, if we're talking about timeline, because
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna do. We gotta do this Tiger King for sure. Like that's first.
yeah.
So what will happen? Yeah, it could interfere because we wouldn't be able to drop it
until
all of that's out. But I mean, yeah. So we're looking like Tiger King next week and the other thing a week after that. Because what we might have to do with Tiger King is we might have to just print a bunch. We might have to just start printing them now. You see what I'm saying?
And then we're gonna do the
So-
3 2 colors and the 1
It's too late to
3
order
color.
it. Huh?
The 3 2 colors and the 1 3 color.
Yeah, right. Because we got that. No, we doing
It
two.
was 2.
It was 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2, 3
Oh,
color.
okay.
We're not gonna do the what? The purple.
The purple.
We're not gonna do the purple, and we're not gonna do the blue and
yeah.
yellow.
Yeah.
Okay,
gonna
so
do
it'll
the-
be
We're gonna
light
do
orange, 2 color.
light orange and black. It's gonna be light orange, blue. Light orange and black, blue and black on the 2 colors.
Light orange and red.
Light orange and red, and then
That like pink and
Pink
green.
and-
Green.
That one looks really good in person.
yeah. So it's gonna be those 4,
Cool. That's
we go.
manageable.
and we're gonna put that up. And Tori was talking about taking everything down off of that too. It's
No,
like,
we
go put
good.
that-
I'm just gotta train them. That's all it's about, the training.
Yeah,
Training.
man. Yeah. So what we're doing, we're taking everybody's phones.
Mm-hmm.
Taking everybody's phones, and we giving people like raises in exchange for their phones. Like you want the money, or you want your phone on the floor. You can have your phone on the floor, you still can't use it. So you might as well just put your phone up and take the extra money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking like, can you? So with this whole Amazon thing, can you manage that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it'll be something in the bucket for you too, as far as just running that whole shit, making sure. Because you saying that's what I want to talk about. You saying Amazon, the God is Dope shirt on Amazon is the 79th most popular.
No, not 79th.
Oh,
No, it was like 700 and something.
oh,
But that's still like
it was
to
in the
be
top
ranked.
1,000.
Yeah, Charlie showed me it once. Yeah.
It was in the top 1,000 of all Amazon products.
No, it was like no. Of course
Oh,
not.
what?
It was like women's shirts.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
I mean, it can't.
Women's God-related black
I mean,
small shirts.
No, it's not like that specific, but it was like pretty. It wasn't just like all Amazon products. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, those people would be like, what? Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's what I was thinking.
But no, there's like a huge market for it. Like,
Okay,
and
cool.
then-
So you're guessing if we. So let's talk about what's happening right now with Amazon.
okay.
So we probably won't even get into the numbers about the 600,000, but we'll talk about it later
Mhm.
because we running. I don't know how long, but this is a good podcast though. I think we talked about some cool stuff.
Also, I'm thinking about I'm sorry to go back real quick. There's no way it would reach that much because $5.99 for the shirts. That was just like an unbelievably low price.
It
Like,
was, but that's what I'm saying. So we
but
can
I-
sell to half the customers at not at. You know what I'm saying? We can sell to
It's
we
just
just sell to 11,000 people, 10,000 people.
what?
I don't know. I don't
10,000
think
people at $9.99.
I don't think anything's gonna beat out. God is like, it's just not comparable. I think it's the same reason our ads do so well. It's the same reason like me and Charlie have ran ads.
It's gonna
with
be a
other
case. It's gonna be a great case
with
study
big budgets.
for other brands too, like One Mission and stuff like that. Like it's a general saying
It's just deviating from like what makes us
who we are.
the money. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
who we are and like what like God is Dope is what it is because like we've been over it a ton. Like the website's God is Dope. It says God is Dope. It's a good message. It's a like conversation piece. Like
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways,
So Amazon.
Yeah. So what's going on right now is there's a bunch of counterfeit Amazon sellers.
Mhm.
Some are like Tori's T-shirt shop, and he sells a God is Dope shirt. But there is one specific one that has a lot of options that is registered as an Amazon seller as God is Dope. So they're like impersonating us, and they have options that like we don't even sell. They have like a black and red just got, a black and teal just got, like pretty cool options actually.
Yeah.
That
We're just gonna take their options
Yeah.
and do them
Yeah.
from the actual.
And so the way it works is, we've been in the process of first doing the brand register thing, which is registering us as a trademark brand, because we can make a seller account and be on there selling too. But to get them booted off, we needed to register us as like the official God is Dope trademark brand.
Right.
And there was a hold up there for like a period of time because the trademark was registered under a lawyer we couldn't get a hold of, and then
Yeah.
they send a
out to
confirmation to
Alcide.
him.
Yeah.
And then his email was different, so I had to call the trademark office, change the email to our email,
Yeah.
whole thing. But now we're in the period of 72 hours, that'll be updated. Amazon will send me the code confirming that it's us.
Right.
Then we're on there. Then the next step is take all the counterfeit goods off.
Yeah.
I'm curious if I can like inquire on how much revenue they make. Like, being that it's our trademark, like I want to know.
Oh, because Amazon can give us that info.
I don't know. Like probably not, but like
They might.
they might, right? Like
Yeah.
if it's like a legal thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
think we-
If it's a significant amount,
I think it will be. I think we should look into that because we've got to set an example for that. But the next step after that would be to register our products on Amazon, which would be core collection. I don't really want to do outside like collections until like
Yeah.
I mean we could later on because
I mean look what the court did for us.
Yeah.
So
so that's what it's gonna be. And then the way that works is we ship large bulk quantities to an Amazon fulfillment center. We don't have to worry about anything from there. Amazon takes a small cut. We pay $40 a month to have the account. It's just like a little here and there. So we'll probably have to up the prices a little bit, maybe.
But you said they're already paying $20.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
about $14.99 to $20. I haven't seen that many lower than 20 though. So it's doable. So then we'll have that whole Amazon market.
And you're estimating easily $100K a month off of
Yeah,
this.
for sure. Like with all the products on there, and then like Amazon, like 100K a month is like
Wow. How many units is that, Tori?
200 a day.
Yeah, I can see that. And there's like Amazon marketing tools and stuff too that can be implemented.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. And then also, I mean, that's at $10, right?
No, I did it at 14.
Oh, 14. Okay, cool. So I think it can surpass 100K.
Wow.
Either way, we're not really at risk because if we're just doing just core, we just ship them a bulk, and then when they get close to a restock point, we ship them more, and then it's out.
Right.
Like when you Google it, like when you Google God is Dope, like God is Dope shirt, the Amazon link comes up, like somewhere in there.
Right.
Let's see. It's the second link right after our website.
And they got the big box logo?
Yeah, that's one of them. This shirt is going for. Let me see. I guess this one's sold out.
Yo, they sold out. That's crazy. So do they? Is it just all God is Dope products on anything?
This was the one that comes up is like how I was saying that it's a. Yeah, see, they have sponsored like the sponsored fake God is Dope shirts selling for $23. They have hats.
Wow.
Like we can. Like the Amazon search you can sponsor stuff the same way you do Google ads where you sponsor a search.
Yeah.
We can do that
and we can do ads within Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, within the Amazon search. So like I would just like dig deep into that.
Yeah.
Take that as far as possible and like leverage ROAS to
Dang.
how much we're actually making, and even if
Jay
it were
gonna
to even if
Jay
it were
gonna
to
turn
sit
up.
there,
Jay gonna do it.
yeah, even if it were to sit there, like as long as like it's there, like it's gonna sell. Cause
and then once it's sold out, it's gonna sell out. We just send them more.
Yeah, but we could probably send them more before then. We don't want it to ever. So but yeah, and then we don't deal with any fulfillment. We don't deal with customer service. The downside is like there's a fee, so I don't really know the exact number on it.
So just to make what we make, let's say we want to make what we make here on shirts, we just price it like that, because the people are apparently already paying $23 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just make it like that's the bootleg God is Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have no association with it. Like you get it off Amazon, you get it off Amazon. Oh, it comes faster. Okay, cool. Do your thing.
But yeah, that's the really the plus there. Is that, like, we don't do anything but produce the.
Yeah.
Now a big
thing,
and
then it's like, what's the big thing?
A big thing I want to find out that I haven't done the right research on yet is, do I have access to customer data? Which I don't see why not, but
I'm pretty sure.
Like what?
And that's another thing I was talking to Tori about, where you were saying that you think we can probably make, based off of the comments and the reviews on their page, they may have a database that they sending this stuff to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know. So it might not be like, oh, okay, we just kick them off and we go on there, and it's like we're gonna make the same amount of money that they making, because we're not gonna send Amazon links to our database. We're gonna send God is Dope links to our database. No, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they may have a whole database that they.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But at that point, Amazon's just a customer acquisition tool.
Yeah. We see. We're gonna see. There's a lot of stuff. This is a great podcast where we talked about just stuff for the future. So episodes in the future we can talk about. Oh, this is how this shirt went. Oh, this is how the Amazon thing is going. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not without getting into another topic, but there's also like I mentioned to you, Walmart fulfillment, which is like Amazon, but Walmart has the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I haven't even begun to research that. But no, aside from that, I guess next podcast we'll do the number breakdown.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Try to do one top of the week next week, maybe Tuesday. All right, so we signing out?
Cool.
All right. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.